Hello students, today we will discuss fractions from class 7. First of all, look at the definition for fraction. A fraction is a number that represents part of a whole. A fraction is nothing but we are representing some part in the whole. That is, a fraction is a number that represents part of a whole, and a fraction is written in the form of p by q, where q is not equal to 0. So why? Because in the fraction there are two parts, one is numerator and another one is denominator. So if denominator is equal to 0, the solution of the equation is infinity. So the denominator is not equal to 0. If denominator is equal to 0, the solution is infinity. That's why denominator is not equal to 0. So look at here. So the picture is divided into 4 equal parts. We shaded one part. How can we represent this one part? By using fractions. So shaded portion is 1 and the total parts are 4. So that means this is the required fraction. So 1 is numerator and 4 is denominator. We are representing 1. We are representing 1 with respect to the whole. That is the definition of fraction. So solve this question. Represent the shaded portions by using fractions. So if you observe this is a rectangle. It is divided into 3 parts. So the shaded portion is only 1. So that means shaded portions equal to 1. Total parts equal to 3. So the required fraction is shaded portions divided by total parts. Therefore required fraction is 1 by 3. So types of fractions. Now we have to discuss types of fractions. So there are mainly 3 types of fractions. That is, first one is proper fraction, improper fraction, mixed fraction. So there are mainly 3 types of fractions. First one is proper fraction, improper fraction and mixed fraction. So look at the proper fraction. Proper fraction. A proper fraction is a fraction in which numerator is less than the denominator. This one is important. A proper fraction is a fraction in which numerator is less than denominator. So look at the examples. Here we have given 2 examples, 2 by 3 and 5 by 7. In the 2 examples, 2 is numerator, 3 is denominator, 2 is less than 3, and in this example 5 is less than 7. Improper fraction. An improper fraction is a fraction in which numerator is greater than denominator. So if you observe, it is exactly opposite to the proper fraction. So in the proper fraction, numerator is less than denominator, but here numerator is greater than denominator, exactly opposite to the proper fraction. Look at the examples. 3 by 2 and 7 by 5. 3 is greater than 2 and 7 also greater than 5. So mixed fraction. A mixed fraction contains an integral part and a fractional part. So it is very important. A mixed fraction contains an integral part and a fractional part. Simply we can say that integral part or whole number part. So a mixed fraction contains whole number part and a fractional part. So look at the examples. 5 1 by 2 and 2 5 by 7. These are 2 examples. So here 5 is integral part and 1 by 2 is fractional part, and in this example 2 is integral part and 5 by 7 is fractional part. So look at here, 5 is integral part and 1 by 2 is fractional part. So one more important thing is, in a mixed fraction the fractional part should be proper fraction. In a mixed fraction the fractional part should be a proper fraction. A proper fraction is nothing but numerator is less than denominator. If you observe 1 by 2, 1 is less than 2, that means numerator is less than 2. So improper fraction to mixed fraction, this is conversion. So conversion of improper fraction to mixed fraction. So they may give improper fraction, and our task is to convert improper fraction, given improper fraction to mixed fraction. So this can be explained by taking one example problem. So look at the problem. Convert the 45 by 4 into mixed fraction. Convert the 45 by 4 into mixed fraction. So look at this. This one is improper fraction. So what is the definition for improper fraction? Numerator is greater than denominator. So if you are observing, 45 is greater than denominator. Okay. So this can be done by using long division method. So we have to divide like this. So 4 ones 4, 4 minus 4 0, and we have to down the 5. We have to down the 5. So once again 4 ones 4, 5 minus 4 1, 1 is the remainder. So how can we write this one as into mixed fraction? So this one is integral part, and remainder is numerator, divisor is denominator. So look at that, how can write. Required fraction is 11. This one is integral part, 11 1 by 4. 11 1 by 4 is our required fraction. So this is improper fraction, and we have converted this improper fraction into mixed fraction. Now mixed fraction to improper fraction, reverse process, mixed fraction to improper fraction. So convert 11 1 by 4 into fraction. 11 1 by 4 is a mixed fraction. Now we are converting this mixed fraction into fraction. So how we can done this is simply we have to multiply these two, okay, denominator and integral part, and we have to add the numerator. So okay, look at here. So denominator is 4, as it is we have to take denominator 4. In every mixed fraction, denominator is simply LCM. So okay, and we have to multiply these two. 11 into 4 or 4 into 11 plus 1. Okay, 4 into 11 44 plus 1 45. So 45 by 4. This is our required fraction. So the given in the question 11 1 by 4, it is a mixed fraction. Now simply we have converted this mixed fraction to fraction, 45 by 4. So unlike fractions to like fractions. So this is a very important concept in the fractions. So everything we have to compare, we must and should convert it into the like fractions. Okay. So convert 5 by 7 and 3 by 4 into like fractions. If you are observing, that means given fractions are unlike. How can we identify the given fractions are like or unlike? So if the denominators are equal, the given fractions are like fractions. If the denominators are not equal, the given fractions are unlike fractions. If you observe in the first fraction 5 by 7, denominator is 7, and then the second fraction 3 by 4, denominator is 4. So here denominators are not equal. So that means the given fractions are unlike fractions. So now our task is to convert these denominators into equal. So there are two methods. Simply we are multiplying numerator and denominator with respective numbers, and otherwise is finding LCM. By using these two methods, we can convert denominators into equal. Okay, look at here solution. So LCM of 4 comma 7 is, so everybody we have learned in the previous classes how to find out the LCM. Okay, so otherwise I will explain LCM here also, don't worry. So LCM, there are no common factors for 4 comma 7. There are no common factors for 4 comma 7. If there are no common factors, simply we have to multiply the given numbers. 4 into 7 28. 28 is the LCM. So now we have to multiply each given fraction into LCM, then only we will get numerators. Okay, no doubt in the required fraction denominator is our LCM. Denominator is our LCM, and how can we get numerators means, so multiplying every given fraction into finding LCM. మనం LCM find out చేసిన LCM తో మల్టిప్లై చేస్తే ఇచ్చినటువంటి ప్రతి ఫ్రాక్షన్ ని న్యూమరేటర్స్ మనకి వస్తాయి. సో లుక్ ఎట్ హియర్. సో 5 by 7 into 28. So okay, 7 ones 7 fours 28. Now we have to multiply these two. 5 into 4. 5 into 4 equal to 20. One numerators we have. Okay, next one, look at that. Second fraction is 3 by 4, and our LCM is 28, and 4 ones 4 sevens 28, and we have to multiply these two. Okay, 3 into 7 21. So now the fractions are 20 by 28 comma 21 by 28. Look at here in the given fractions, in the first fraction 7 is there, and 7 is there denominator, and in the second fraction denominator 4 is there. So these are not equal, but now the two denominators are equal, 28 28. Okay, this is LCM. So okay, Now the unlike fractions are converted into like fractions. So comparison of fractions, which fraction is bigger? So there are many methods to finding big fraction, comparing to the IIT and competitive examination. Simply we have to cross multiply these two. 5 9s 45, 7 7s 49. So that means 49 is greater than, that means second one is greater than, that means 7 by 9 is greater fraction, bigger fraction. So this type of thinking we use in IIT. Okay, so how can we solve in a traditional method? Okay, what we have explained in the first method is a shortcut method. So in the traditional method we have to use the all steps. So that means simply we have to convert these unlike fractions to like fractions, then only we can easily compare. Okay, so if the denominators are equal, comparison is very easy. So look at LCM of 7 comma 9. If you observe, there are no common factors for 7 and 9. So simply we have to multiply 7 9s 63. So okay, same thing, 5 by first fraction is 5 by 7 and we have to multiply with our LCM. So okay, 7 1s 7 and 7 9s 63 and we have to multiply these two. 5 9s 45. So and second fraction is 7 by 9 and our LCM is 63 and we have to multiply with that LCM. 7 by 9 times 63. So 9 1s and 9 7s 63. Okay, 7 7s 49. So our fractions are 45 by 63, 49 by 63. How why we use less than here means, if the denominators are equal, simply we have to compare the numerators. So 45 is less than 49, that means simply the whole fraction 49 by 63 is greater than 45 by 63. So therefore 7 by 9. So 7 by 9, that means 7 by 9, this one is 7 by 9. This 49 by 63 is with respect to this fraction, that's why we are writing 7 by 9 is a bigger fraction. Okay, write any 5 equivalent fractions of 3 by 5. So this is a very easiest method, no problem. So if we are multiplying numerator and denominator with any number except 1, why? Because if you multiply with 1, so the same fraction we will get, that's why we are not multiplying with 1. And other than 1 we are multiplying, we have to multiply any number from 2 onwards to infinity. 2 నుండి ఇన్ఫినిటీ వరకు ఏ నెంబర్ చేతైనా న్యూమరేటర్ని డినామినేటర్ని ఒకే నెంబర్తో మల్టిప్లై చేస్తే మనకి ఈక్వల్ ఫ్రాక్షన్స్ అని వస్తాయి. ఇక్కడ ఒక సీక్వెన్స్ని ఫాలో అవ్వాల్సిన లేదు, అవర్ రిక్వైర్డ్ నెంబర్తో మనం మల్టిప్లై చేయొచ్చు. సో ఈక్వలెంట్ ఫ్రాక్షన్స్ ఫర్ 3 by 5 ఆర్, so okay, first of all look at here, 3 by 5, this is given fraction and we are multiplying numerator and denominator with 2. Okay, 2 by 2, 3 to 6 and 5 to 10. Okay, 6 by 10, 6 by 10 is equivalent to 3 by 5. సో మనం ఈక్వలెంట్ అవునా కదని ఎలా చెప్పాలంటే, ఇప్పుడు దీన్ని సింప్లిఫై చేసాం అనుకోండి, మళ్ళీ ఇదే ఫ్రాక్షన్ రావాలి. సో ఎలా మనం 2తో మల్టిప్లై చేయొచ్చు, 2 3s 2 5s. సో కాబట్టి 3 by 5 వచ్చింది, ఇది మనం ఈక్వలెంట్ ఫ్రాక్షన్ అని చెప్పచ్చు. సో లుక్ ఎట్ ద నెక్స్ట్ వన్. సో 3 by 5 into 3 by 3. సో we get 3 3s 9, 5 3s 15. సో ఇక్కడ ఒక సీక్వెన్స్ అనేది ఫాలో అవ్వాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు, అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఇక్కడ 2 తీసుకున్నాం కదా, ఇక్కడ 3 తీసుకోవాలని అవసరం లేదు. సో ఎక్సెప్ట్ 1 వీ హ్యావ్ టు మల్టిప్లై విత్ ఎనీ అదర్ నెంబర్, అవర్ డిజైర్డ్ నెంబర్, మనకి ఇష్టమైన నెంబర్తో మల్టిప్లై చేయొచ్చు. సో లుక్ ఎట్ నెక్స్ట్ వన్. 3 by 5 is given fraction and we are multiplying with numerator and denominator by 4. So okay, 3 4s 12 and 5 4s 20. 12 by 20 is also equivalent fraction for 3 by 5. So and 3 by 5 and the next one is we are multiplying with 5. So okay, 3 5s 15, 5 5s 25, 15 by 25. This is also equivalent to 3 by 5. So and actually we have to here in these three steps we are following the sequence. Here 2 is there, 3 4 5, but I am not following the sequence here. I am multiplying with 11 excluding 6. Okay, that no problem, we have to multiply with any our desired number. 3 7s 21, 5 7s 35, 21 by 35. So these are the equal fractions of 3 by 5. So look at here, determine if the given pair is equal by writing each in their simplest form. So simplest form means we have to simplify the numerator and denominator to least form. Okay, that means there are no common factors for numerator and denominators, then only that fraction can be said that in the simplest form. So look at here, the given fractions are 3 by 8 and 375 by 1000. If you are observing, there are no common factors for 3 and 8, that means already the given fraction is in the simplest form. So that means, and our task is to get 375 by 1000 into simplest form. Okay, we can done it. Okay, do it. 3 by 8 is already in simplest form, so we convert 375 by 1000 into simplest form. So here we observe here units place is 5 and here 0, that means 5 comma 0 we can simply simplify with 5. So okay, 5 sevens 35, so okay, 2 is there, 25, 5 5s 25, that means 5 75s 375 and 5 2s 20, carry 2 zeros, that means 200. So 375 by 1000 it converts to 75 by 200. Okay, once again here units place is 5 and here also 0, once again we can simplify with 5. Okay, so 5 1s 5, 2 remaining 25, 5 5s 25, that means 5 15s 25 and 5 4s 20, 0 carry forward, that means 40, 15 by 40. So 75 by 200 becomes 15 by 40, and once again units place is here also 5 and 0, that means once again we can simplify with 5. Okay, 5 3 is 15 and 5 8s are 40, 3 by 8. So if you are simplifying 375 by 1000, it becomes 3 by 8. So what they asked in the question, look at here, so they given a pair 3 by 8 and 375 by 1000. So we have converted into the simplest form. Now we are looking that these two are equal. Okay, so the given pair is equal, given pair is equal. So next find the value of 1 by 2 plus 2 by 3 plus 3 by 4. So many of the students are simply adding numerators and denominators. It is not the correct way. So in the fractions we have to add the fractions by using LCM method. That means denominators equal, we are making denominators equal. Okay, look at here. So first of all find out the LCM for denominators 2 comma 3 comma 4. So here there is a common factor for 2 and 4 is 2. So that means we have to calculate the LCM. Look at here how to we calculate the LCM. So there is 2 is a common factor, that means we are finding factors with 2. 2 times 1 2, 3 down and 2 2s 4. 3 times 2 times 1 2, 3 down and 2 2s 4. Okay, if you observe there are no common factors for 3 and 2, that wise we have to stop finding LCM here. So simply we have to multiply these, there is no need of multiplying with 1. So okay, simply we have to multiply other than 1. So and one more thing is we have to write down in the order, that's why we can easily get the answer. So 2 times 4, 4 times 3, 12, 12 is our LCM. So okay, so 12 is our LCM. Okay, so we have to multiply this LCM with all the denominators individually. So 12 by 2 is 6, 6 into 1, the first one is 6 into 1, this one. So and second one is, this one is 3, 12 by 3. Okay, 3 4s 12, 4 is there, that means here the 4 into 2. Okay, numerator 2, so 4 into 2, this one is 4 into 2, and same thing 12 by 4 is 3, 3 into 3, 3 into 3. So now 1 into 6 6, 2 into 4 8, plus 3 into 3 9, 6 plus 8 plus 9. Okay, this one is 23 by 12. 23 by 12 is the answer. So look at the next one. So Razia completes 3 by 7 part of her homework while Rekha completed 4 by 9 of it. Who has completed the lesser part? So simply the question is comparison of fractions. So Razia completed 3 by 7 part of homework, her homework, and at the same time Rekha completed 4 by 9 of it. So the work is the same here, but Rekha completed 3 by 7 and Razia completed 4 by 9. Whose work is less or whose work is more? Like that they ask. That means simply we have to compare the fractions. Okay, this question is related to comparison of fractions. Now we have to compare the given two fractions. So given two fractions are 3 by 7 and 4 by 9. So denominators are not equal, that means these are unlike fractions, so we have to make denominators equal, that means convert to the like fractions. So 3 by 7 This fraction is multiplied numerator and denominator with 9. So 3 9s 27 and 7 9s 63. So one fraction we will get, and the next one 4 by 9, this can be multiplied with this denominator. Okay, 7 by 7, 4 7 28 and 9 7 63. So we got the two fractions. Okay, 27 by 63 and the second fraction is 28 by 63. So okay, 27 by 63 and the second fraction 28 by 63. If the denominators are equal, look at here, denominators are equal. So now we have to compare the numerators. So Razia is 27 and Rekha is 28. So in the question they asked who completed the lesser part. That means Razia completed. That means 27 by 63 is the lesser part. It is related to the Razia. So Razia completed lesser part. So Shankar's family consumed 3 1/2 kg sugar in the first 15 days. For the next 15 days, she consumed 3 3/4 kg sugar. How much sugar did they consume for the whole month? Simply, this is addition of mixed fractions. So first of all, we convert these mixed fractions to improper fractions. Then we have to add the fractions. Okay. So look at here, 3 1/2. That is 2 into 3. 2 into 3 6 plus 1 7 by 2, and 3 4s 12 plus 3 15 15 by 4. Now we have to add these two. So look at here, here 4 is there. That means 4 is multiple of 2. That means we can multiply numerator and denominator with 2. We can get easily equal denominator. Okay, 2 by 2. So 7 2s 14 and 2 2s 4. So now we have to add these two fractions. 14 by 4 plus and 15 by 4, denominators are equal. That means LCM is 4, and we have to add 14 plus 15 29. So if you have to convert this improper fraction to mixed fraction, so how can we convert? So 4 7s 28, 1 is remaining. That means 1 by 4, 7 1 by 4. So okay students, tomorrow we will continue the other sections of this chapter. Okay, thank you one and all. Jai Hind.